Hey everybody. It's funny, every time I look at myself I'm like, same jacket, it's like a uniform. I barely wore my actual winter jacket this winter. So, shit, look at the sky. So I'm on my way to the gym, finished with my students for the day. And now I'm going to go do a quick workout, as Lena's also done with some clients and now she's cooking. And Nathan, I believe, is at his boxing or kickboxing class. I don't know, he recently joined something. As I started my walk towards the gym, sometimes it just occurs to me, or it doesn't occur to me. Sometimes I just think to myself, who the hell would have thought that I'd be walking to the gym down this path in Russia not so long ago? Sometimes I catch myself thinking, like, who would have ever thought, you know? I'm living my day-to-day life in Toronto, and I've always spoken, people that know me since my 2018 trip, people that know, I've always said that I loved it in 2018, and if I was going to move anywhere, that it would be here in Russia. And all this time I thought it would be Moscow, but I end up here in Stavropol. And when we originally moved here, I was thinking we'd be in Stavropol for about 3 months, and we would get all our papers and everything settled that we need to get settled, and that we would then move to Moscow. And there was a lot of back and forth about this, me and Lena, day to day, like looking what would initially at first, what would rent be like, what is it like to buy a property, what's business like. And if you ask people, everybody has a different opinion, obviously based on their own circumstances. So from some people that work more of like a 9-to-5 kind of job, you'll hear that the day doesn't end, it's a lot of traffic, always running around, it's always a rush. And then if you speak to someone that might be self-employed or have a little bit more leniency in their daily job, you'll hear that it's the greatest place to be. And me, I can't make any claim about Moscow. I know I like the idea of it sometimes, but being here for the last year and getting a feel for the people here in Stavropol, I really unexpectedly, for me, I decided that I think I would want to stay here and leave Moscow, which is more, if you want to compare like Toronto city life, as a place to visit, and then come back to Stavropol and live here. There's just something about, like I mentioned in my last post, I'm not going to get into it again, but there's a lot of nuance, there's a lot of life here that just goes beyond the coolness and the attraction and the tourism aspect of Moscow. And don't get me wrong, Moscow's amazing. I can't say anything negative about it, but we do know a few people that have moved and then moved back. So maybe we should just avoid that mistake. But yeah, back to my main point is, who the fuck would have thought that I'd be filming from across the ocean, my walk to the gym, giving you guys my daily updates. This whole area is also like a construction zone, so now I'm going to be walking on a dirt path. During the day I normally walk on the street, but I don't know how visible I am in my military green jacket, so to avoid getting hit by a car, I'll stick to the dirt path. What else is going on? Not much. Yeah. I think I'll just stop here for now. And what I'll do is, yesterday I forgot to record a little bit in the gym. I recorded kind of on my way out. So if it's, I anticipate that it'll be packed right now, given the time. So if it's not very awkward, and there's an area that's not too busy, I'll film a little bit more to give you guys an idea of what it looks like. It's a really cool place. They have a couple of locations that I know of, probably more than a couple, but there's a couple that I know of, and they're designed well. The lighting is cool. The equipment is all new and maintained. I remember one time I came in my hoodie and I forgot a towel to put down on the bench for me to lie down on, because I don't really like lying down on the bench with such usage, so many people using it. So normally I put down a towel and lie down on that during, you know, bench press or whatever the case may be. So I forgot my towel and I put my hoodie down, and it looked a little bit sloppy. But my point here is that they have a pretty high standard, to the point where someone came to me and said, next time, very politely, there was no rudeness or negativity or anything. They were very polite. They just said, if next time I can bring a towel, because it just, the overall image of the gym, it's really cool. Anyway, I will film more from in there, and then probably a little bit more on my way back. See you. I just wanted to come back on here and say, like, look at the sky. It's so Gotham City like. And there's that area that I always talk about, right there with the buildings with the lights. Yeah. I always try to get these done in one take. And if there's any fuck ups or if I say something wrong, I try not to stop and start again. Because if I focus on perfection and the things I'm saying and whatever the case may be, then I'll never get a video out. So I'll see you guys later. So this is the upstairs part of the gym. I'll try not to be too invasive to people here. A lot of cardio areas. We also have classes that go on through the day. There's a whole schedule. The lighting here is really cool. And this is the downstairs area. Machines. More machines. And this place is probably packed right now. It was earlier. Oh, not so bad. Biceps and bench. Well, dumbbell bench. All your pulls. Squats. More bench. Bathrooms. It's a really cool place. These escalators remind me of many years ago, like Yonge and Shepherd area, or Yonge and York Mills in Toronto. There was a Tower Records, I think it was called, with one of the biggest escalators I've ever seen. It's actually pretty scary. I was thinking, what's supporting it in the middle from just collapsing on itself? But this was many, many, many years ago. Check out the sky. That's some pretty cool light. I wonder if it's in a show like this when I take this off my phone into Premiere. Anyway, so another workout done. A little bit later than I wanted today, but the morning didn't work out as planned. And now I'm looking forward to going home and eating whatever Lena cooked. Just doing something, kotleti or something. It's always good. It's always good. And I'm not sure what's happening with the rest of the night. We're probably still gonna go for a walk. We try to do our walks also daily. Right now it's raining a little bit, very lightly. Nothing that would stop us from going for a walk. But we try to get our walks in. It's just a moment where kids are sleeping, Nathan's home with them, and we get to go and talk. Even though it's kind of like a fast-paced workout type of walk, it's still relaxing. No interruptions, just the two of us walking and talking, making plans, talking about the day, talking about our new place, which is ready soon. I know we're getting the keys very soon. Yeah, so it's a good time to just relax. And that's about it. So I guess I'll see you guys soon.